Hello guys, how are we doing today? Hi Rin, hi John, what's up? Oh my god guys, I had such a giant dinner today. Literally destroyed every little crumb of it. I decided to treat myself to steak, mashed potatoes. I couldn't be bothered to make a salad, so I just took cucumber and then I put some salt on top of it. So good, but I'm so full. I even got free tiramisu from my work and I just ate it. I had like half of it. The other half I could not have. Can someone finish it for me? Hi Loon, what's up? Hi Ran, what are you doing? Hi Pop, what's up guys? The weather is actually gorgeous today. Like the entire day was gray. Literally, I went to a shopping mall today because it's the first time I'm off from my work and I don't need to like think about, oh, I'm gonna go to work. So went to the shopping center, got some stuff. Couldn't help myself. Went to the magazine / bookstore and I got myself a magazine and 2 books. But one of them is for my partner, so. And then I got some nice pate. I don't know. I feel like I'm spoiling myself too much today. You got a cough. Wait, do you play Wildcraft? Is Wildcraft the one like the iPad game with animals? I'm not sure though. I've never played Wildcraft. Laying down? I hope the day is good for you today. Today was beautiful. Honestly, I wish it was sunnier throughout the day, but now it's nice now. And I'm already at home. Still the same cough as last time? Really? Try and take some vitamins, like vitamin C ones and what's it called? Syrup. I've never heard of Wildcraft. I'll be honest. Is it like what's the game's premise? Oh my god, asthma cough. Do you have an inhalator or whatever it's called? Guys, I feel like I'm gonna explode. What did you guys have for dinner? I've literally been spoiling myself so much today. The thing is, like, also, I got myself a top. It's just like a black tank top and stuff. I got from the children's section, or teenage section, because I looked at the price, $2.99. Fits me, looks great. Then I look at the adult section, same fucking shirt, guys. Literally, like 10 quid. Excuse me, why the fuck is one like more expensive than the other? Tiftelki! Hi Zhenya, what's up? Vape good, bro. You vaping? Did you have tiftilki? I had a mad steak. I'm so full. I can sell your vapes to lost causes. Wait, what? Oh my god. Reminds me of a video I saw ages ago. Fucking in America, I saw some disposable vapes at the fucking dollar store or whatever. Or, what is it, the one? It's like the charity shop. I can't believe they were selling that anyways. That's a bit weird. You mean, the inhalator, not the vape. That, to be fair, One thing that I heard that a doctor said, which I was surprised he said, was when my cousin was getting ill, the doctor literally said, just get a dog, because you're constantly getting ill, you need a better immune system. So that's one thing that I was like, oh my god, asthma vape, yeah, inhalator. One of my friends had like a whole collection of them because their entire family is asthmatic. Reminds me of a Vine I saw ages ago. Oh my god, I don't know if some of you guys know what Vine is. But yeah, when Vine was a thing, I remember there was a video of this girl. I was like, oh my god, I'm vaping. And then she's like, I'm just kidding. Where is Vesna? Under there. Snorting? Snorting air? Asthma vape is an inhalator. It's not a drug. It's it's something you need to survive with. Oh my god, when I was in school, there was this girl that was obsessed with snorting. I don't even know why, but she would literally snort everything. She would snort sugar. Don't understand why. I think she was trying to be cool and hip, but it was like high school. She was like, oh my god, yeah, let me crush the sugar and snort it. Girl, that will crystallize in your nose and you'll bleed. I don't understand with some people. I have not heard from her, like, since I left school, honestly. I don't think she went the right way. She snort glitter? Probably. She probably did snort glitter. I would not be surprised, actually. The thing is, people in my school were really fucking weird. They thought it was fucking trendy to do shit like that. It was like, why are you even doing that? My bad, lagging a bit. I forgot to close my fucking tabs. Okay, that's better. Oh my god, finally. I don't know why my Wi-Fi has been real ass. Oh my god, guys. I know I'm late to the game, but anyways, I decided to watch the new Hunger Games. Well, that came out a couple of years ago, actually. It's like the Song and the Snake or whatever. I don't know. It's so doo-doo, guys. I hate it. Like, it could have been something good, but then there's a lot of cringy-ass writing. I'm glad they didn't use super famous actors. That's one thing, because you know when you can just look at people and you're like, yeah, bro, you know what an iPhone is. I don't like it when they choose actors for a specific, like, movie and they just don't fit the entire world setting. But there was, like, cringy singing, which felt, like, a bit forced. And it felt like it would be like a track that they wanted to market for people to listen to. But honestly, it was strange. That's your face? Yeah, that's my face. That's how I look like in real life. Hi, Shashira. I hope I said your name right. My phone was like pinging. If you don't like it, What's Delicious and Dungeon is picked. What's Delicious and Dungeon? The thing is, I really enjoyed the old Hunger Games. I really liked it. I remember watching it when it was coming out in the cinema and stuff. I read the books. But the new one, not my thing. It was a bit awkward. Oh, is it the anime? Because I believe I've seen a bit when it came, well, the anime first came out, because I know obviously I'm manga. Delicious in Dungeon and Netflix or whatever website you can find, maybe. To be fair, I don't use Netflix, but I do know other places to find it. The thing is with me, I really despise when you fucking try, these big ass corporations try to make me fucking buy the thing. Well, the whole subscription thing. I would rather rent out the movie if I had to, but I really have a thing against paying these big companies. Netflix literally cut down so many animations, which makes me mad. And I'm really worried for one of my favorite series, The Blue-Eyed Samurai, because they had to push back on their season 2 date. It was supposed to come out this year, but now they're pushing it for next year. And fingers crossed, it'll come out next year, because I'm genuinely hyped. I watched that whole series like 12,000 times. You can just buy the entire season. Like, when I was watching Game of Thrones, you could just buy the entire season when it came out. Hi, Cat Lover for Life. How are you doing? Is the music that loud? I can hear myself. Let me quiet it down a bit. Should be fine. Why is your screen black? I'm looking for my phone right now and it looks fine. Okay, now it's too quiet. I'm good too. I'm enjoying the nice weather and I had a giant dinner. Your mom? Yo, mom. Try rejoining, because it's fine for me on my phone. I have my screen, like, over here. I can see it. How long was it like that? Like what? The screen? Because for me, it's fine. Definitely rejoin, bro. My phone hella lagging. Yep, maybe. Because I'm looking for my phone. It looks... I mean, it does lag from time to time, but it's not as bad. Can't believe it's starting to hail and rain in UK while I was at school. What? I'm in the UK right now, and the weather, it didn't rain today. But then again, I'm in the south. We can't hear you. Why? I can hear myself. My phone is connected. My headphones are connected to my phone. I have the entire stream on my phone. I can hear myself. Are your guys' phones okay? Cause I can literally see my stream. Hi, washing machine. Get pranked, you little thing. How could you? I'm in the north and it started raining heavily and hailing. Oh my god. My partner is in Scotland at the moment. And apparently the weather turned really quickly. That's strange that didn't work. Hi, Han is world. Sorry, not Han is world. Hi, Han is world. How are you doing? I regret it. I'm guessing he said ships. What ships? Your avatar looks so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. I made this avatar back in like 2023 or so. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe remaking her, but I might just wait out in a bit because I am kind of fond of her. Sour cream and onion. Sour cream and onion sounds like something that will happen to you when you go to the toilet, not gonna lie. Hi, Parsley! How are you doing? Therapy Gecko was in Kiev, by the way. Oh my god! Really? No way! I remember listening to his fucking, Spotify things. It's crazy. Did he upload a video on it? I remember I saw he put a video on, Iran, I think? Funny thing was, me and my friend Summer were just sat under a table. I stood up from underneath and got soaked so bad. My sleep was dripping. Oh my god! Did you like take your sleeve and like, what's it called? Got the liquid out, all dripped out. 2.0 Vesta update? Maybe in the future. I have heard of Essas. A lot of people that come on my stream have talked about it before. Before I didn't know about it, but I have heard of them now. I don't have one. But it's cool how people decorate them and stuff. Yeah, Sandy, I'm telling you, I'm gonna watch it. I watched his Iran video. That's cool that he came. Did he go anywhere in particular or Kiev? To be fair, it's kind of silly. Imagine going to work and you see a guy dressed up as a gecko. It is kind of strange that his face is green when it's supposed to be the mouth, so he's supposed to be red. Girl I hate started bonding with me, and now I kind of like her, not gonna lie, so thanks. Well, the thing is, sometimes I feel like people are misunderstood. I genuinely, I am very confused with some people. I don't know if they're sometimes just trying to keep distance or try to be like, I don't know. Well, it's with work, for example, try to be professional. But there was a person at work that I was kind of like, do you hate me, bro? But then, like, she's just trying to be professional, and that's it. I think she's chill. But I've been literally working every single day until now, and it's so nice. She's just not work. The thing is, I would have streamed Wednesday, but I got put on a shift on Wednesday, so this is why I'm streaming on Friday. Finally a day off. I think Kiev only? That's sick still. I have an Essa. I posted her on my community post if you want to check. Let me check it out. Let me see. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I like the harness and the bow. I heard that a lot of people are particularly like very specific with the company that you need to get your plush from, but I'm not quite sure. I heard something about that, and a lot of people were like complaining that the community or something is like only specific plushie brand or whatever. Is that Bernese Mountain Dog? I remember one of my friends had 2 Bernese Mountain Dogs. They're so cool dogs. They're really, really cool dogs. Huge dogs too. Very, very cuddly though. Hi Bluey, how are you doing? Yeah, Douglas, that's the company. I know it's an Australian Shepherd? Oh, cute. Dude, Australian Shepherds are adorable. I remember I saw one literally like a couple of years ago. They had an Australian Shepherd and a Collie as well. And then unfortunately, I heard that they're gonna be a bit strict on Collies here, which is a shame. But yeah, my friend here also, that's a mod in the stream, is also big fan of are they Shelties? I believe they're Sheltie dogs. But yeah, the Lassie dog. I don't like the Douglas rule. It can just be anything you like. I do think it's a bit silly that the Douglas rule even exists. I just think, in my opinion, just people try and make themselves feel more important in the community or something. It's a bit silly. I don't even know. The thing is, like, who even made that rule? Probably some kid. That's it. Socializing's so rough. Like, when I speak to anyone I'm not close to, I just automatically put on a poker face because I don't know how to deal with them. There's nothing wrong with a poker face. Sometimes when I work, I have a resting bitch face. So a lot of people, I feel like, are too afraid to talk to me or think I'm sad, but I'm like, I just have a resting face, guys. I'm in the zone. It's like when I was in school and it was on like finishing the last 2 grades, and there was a girl and she was like, "Do you hate me?" And I'm like, "No, I don't really even know you, dude." And she was like, "You just look at me funny." But it was just my face. It's just... Hi Thrag, how are you doing? What is this pool? Legendary pool, Groovy. Wait, Groovy, my bad. I have my SS for anxiety. I think people only like the ugliest because of the realism. But there's other companies that do realism. And to be fair, I've seen a lot of people that just make them at home. Like, make plushies at home. And they look really realistic. Literally can't talk to people unless I know them. That's why I don't go to restaurants or shops alone, because I get super overwhelmed. Fair enough. Not just that, it can be a bit overstimulating. I feel like when I went to university and I had to work a job, I worked in hospitality and I just had to socialize with them. Literally, like, I couldn't say no to it, so I had to kind of learn how to talk to people, even though I didn't want to talk to them. And I feel that's one of the good things about hospitality jobs. When you are young and don't particularly know how to handle yourselves with people, or you're very shy, it gets rid of that. Sorry, bro, I don't know Halo 3. I'm so sorry. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. I'm not that great at shooty games. Most of the games that I play are more like fantasy kind of open world games. Big fan of Witcher 3, Skyrim, Red Dead Redemption 2. What else do I like? I like other games. Thank you, Bat. How are you doing? Halo 3 goated. I know, but I don't have time to play games anymore. Also, literally, the only time I got to play games is like recently, because now there's iCloud and stuff. Like well, not iCloud. Oh my god, that's iPhone. My bad. So dumb, bro. Fucking cloud gaming. And I always had a Mac, and it was only to do like art and stuff. And now with all the cloud gaming, I can actually play games. I do have a Switch, but Switch is very limited with the games that's allowed on there. And not just that, costs a lot, and Steam is so much better. But the thing is, yeah, I only recently got to play games because of all the cloud streaming. I call gaming. I know that. Hi, is this an OC or like a character? What's and who's it based off? They're so cute. Thank you, My Hero Academia fan. It is my character. Technically, it's supposed to be like a persona. It's based on a musk deer, which is a real animal in the wild. Unfortunately, they're not that common because people like their smell, hence the name musk deer. However, they're really, really cool animals, and I think it's amazing how deer can have fangs. Same with tufted deer and muntjac deer and poodoo deer, I believe. No, poodoo deer can't have fangs. Persona mentioned! I do want to play Persona one day, but the thing is, oh my god, I have so many games that are just like on the list, bro. I don't have any time anymore. I have the money, but I don't have any time. Might buy Halo then. To be fair, I really enjoy older games, even though I don't particularly consider them old because I was like young at the time when it came out. So like to me, I still enjoy it as much. And I don't know, 2010s to 2012, that's still so recent to me. Even though I know it was like 1 million years ago now. What's the 343 slot? Is it like a newer one? A lot of newer games are kind of interesting. Like, my partner got Crimson Desert, and he did not enjoy it at all. I feel like I was overhyped, and he feels the same way. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. Also, I'm surprised you recognize that My Hero Academia parallel. I recognize it. I do enjoy anime. I did not finish My Hero Academia, unfortunately, but my cousin is a big fan, so that's the only reason why I recognized it. $67 for one Switch game is rough. It is rough. It is rough. And the thing is, they don't really go down in price. A lot of the good ones. Sure, the indie ones do go down in price, but like Nintendo releases like Pokemon, they're literally reselling like Pokemon Green and Pokemon Red for like 50 smackaroonies. It is kind of crazy. Do you know Stray Kids? I do know Stray Kids. I don't listen to them, but I know someone who likes Stray Kids. God, Felix. Who else is there? The thing is, okay, I know Stray Kids and a bit of TXT, like Felix, Hyunjin, another one, I don't know. There's a lot of names. But yeah, one of my friends was a big fan of Stray Kids and TXT. You know, Felix is like half Australian, half Korean. I think TXT is Bombgu. I have heard of Enhypen, but I don't know anything about them. I don't know if you're talking about Enhypen, by the way, but there's this one band that has like over 12 members or something. And I have no idea how people like remember all their names. That's the thing. I really want to get my own, like I want to build my own PC. But the problem is with freaking AI, cost of RAM is it RAM? Anyways, fucking ridiculous, bro. And also, like, SD cards now, because I do have a camera and I do take pictures. Literally, it costs so much to get an SD card now. And like what is it? Like 15 or like 20 gigabytes literally cost so much. Hi Stray, what's up? I wanted Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and during the release date, if I was like remembering correctly, it was always 100 euros. Ah, yeah, that's the thing. It was so expensive. And I remember everybody, the thing is, I remember everybody during COVID, played like Animal Crossing and stuff, and Let's Go Eevee and whatever. But I couldn't fucking afford it. It cost so much. Literally, it costs so much money to get the Switch and the games. And the thing is, they are still basically somewhat in price like that. Sure, maybe Animal Crossing has went down in pricing since. Like, you could get a game that's already, you know, pre-owned for like 20-30, you could. But still, man, that's like a 1-week shop for food. Hello, do you perhaps know Homestuck? I have heard of Homestuck. I don't know much about it except of the trolls, I think, and the zodiac signs. Can't get them used though. I know, but still, is basically here. It's basically sold about the same. Like, the cheapest Pokemon Sword and Shield is 25 quid that I could find on the internet. I do know that Homestuck is, like, the longest comic ever, though. Maybe he's like Bloody Mary. Say his name 3 times and he appears. Dude, I actually used to be kind of terrified of Bloody Mary. And I remember I was at a sleepover. And then all the girls went into the bathroom to say Bloody Mary. Because I checked it out. And then I locked them in the toilet. And I started switching the lights on and off. They screamed, bro. It was hilarious. Maybe I'm evil. Is that a song lyric? Hi, Nana. Dude, the thing is, oh my god, one time when I was younger, literally, I was digging through, like, shit. Not shit, not actual shit. Like, just fucking random shit. Like, clothes and whatever. And I was, like, digging in the cupboard because I was like, I don't know what this stuff is. I found a fucking glow-in-the-dark Ouija board, guys, in my house. And by the way, like, I lived in Ukraine. Shit like that is, like, not easy to find, in my opinion, back in the day. And, literally, I got so scared because at that point I was so obsessed with Ouija board videos. And, I walked into the dark corridor and I saw that, there was literally, it was glow in the dark, and I screamed and I threw it away. I tried to use it and I was too chicken. I couldn't do it. What? I stepped in cow shit when I was 4 in Silo. Dude, I literally, like, stepped into, like, a hill of shit when I was in the village in Silo where I was younger because I thought it was just, like, you know, like dirt or something, but it was shit. Did you ever do the yes no pencil? Oh, Charlie, are you here? I think I did it in school, but I didn't believe in it because it was a bit of bollocks. I tried to scare my friends with it. Hi, Neko. What's up? How are you doing? Summoning ghost type shit. For real. Dude, to be fair, my house in Ukraine is haunted as hell. Like, we have a pool table in the, thank you for subscribing, Nana, by the way. But we have a pool table, like, right on the top floor. And I swear to God, literally can hear people playing pool. And there's no one there. Also, it can't be a person living there because it's physically impossible to climb into our place. It's like a giant property with, like, walls, bro. It's impossible. And, we also have a mad dog. So they would be killed if they do something. But, I swear to God, I also heard a woman clearing her throat, like, going, like, twice since I've been living there. In my entire, like, I moved out when I was, like, 16, 17. Literally. 17 years of my life, I've fucking seen some weird shit in there. I wanted Ouija board back then, dude. I wanted one until I realized it was in my house, and then I freaked. And the thing is, my mom is like religious, so like anything to do with like the satanic symbol or anything, if she would find that on me, she would literally like disown me, bro. I'm not joking. Hi Roger, what's up? How are you doing? I forgot about the horsey game. Let me look it up right now, actually. Honestly, I'll be honest. I really don't care what religion people are or whatever thing they choose. That's none of my business. I really don't care. Be who you want to be, bro, as long as you're not hurting others. Oh, it's on Steam! Oh my god. Collect horses, breed horses, race horses, genetically modify horses, create a horse paradise, or just get rich. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so silly. What the hell? What is that, bro? Oh my god. I'm looking at some creations people made. It's crazy. Reminds me of like this thing that was popular back in the day, and it was like on like TikTok and Reels. It was like Blue Horsey or some shit, and it was like you pick a horse and then you need to like choose a horse to win the race or something. So stupid. One second, guys. I need to turn on my light, and then I'm also gonna grab myself a drink. You guys also grab yourself a drink. Be hydrated, guys. I'll be right back for like 2 seconds. I am back. Oh my god. Are you on furries? No, I'm not on furries. Hi, Bruce. Are you on furries? As long as we agree on human rights, who cares about what religion are? Literally, bro. Who fucking cares? I feel like the only people that care about that kind of shit is literally like people that are insecure with themselves or are genuinely just not happy with the lifestyle that they live, and then they just see other people having fun and that's why they get angry. I love you. Oh my god, Roger James, is that a love confession? Hopefully it isn't because of the goblin takeover. What? Wait. My fave game, but for some reason it won't work on my computer. What do you mean goblin takeover? Are they taking over your computer? Are they in the system? Dude, I don't know why this reminded me of like this one video I saw of like a person giving their laptop to fix to like this computer tech guy, and he opened up the computer and there was fucking bugs in there, bro. What the hell? Oh my god. Guys, I'm going on the plane tomorrow. This is why I only can stream one time this week. Next week I can anyways though, so it's great. But I'm going on a trip tomorrow. I'm going to Greece. I'm gonna put some pictures of it when I'm there. I'm going on an island and I'm very excited. By the way, I don't know if, well, the people that have been the longest will know I am into bird watching, and I'm so jealous because my partner is in Scotland. Excuse me. And he literally got to see a white-tailed eagle, guys. I've never seen an eagle in my entire life. Apart from, like, maybe in the zoo, but I don't really think they're in the zoo. I've seen vultures in the zoo. But in Greece, fingers crossed, I get to see a bearded vulture. And if you guys don't know what a bearded vulture is, it's literally the one that gobbles up bones. The ones that have been viral on, like, TikTok or Instagrams or whatever. Literally the ones that, like, swallow bones whole. It's crazy. They're so cool. I want to see one in the wild. The horsey game has goblin. I let it out into the wild to be eaten. It bred and bred. And then boom. Soon I had an infestation of 800 to 900 goblin children. Did you kill them? Hi, I'm Furries. Hi, Bruce. Hi, I'm Furries, Bruce. Hi, Megan from The Cat's Eye. How are you doing? There was once a bug in my living room. I called it Cotton Eye Joe because where did he come from? And way more importantly, where did he go? Did he come back? Hi, Muffin. How are you doing? Is that Zooble as your profile picture? Dude, so I'm not particularly scared of bugs, but the one species of bugs that kind of freaks me out is the centipede family. They kind of freak me out bad. And I understand that the house centipede eats, like, cockroaches and whatever and other bugs, but it's scary as shit. By the way, I literally never saw a cockroach until I came to England. I saw one in, like, a food market, and I literally, like, my soul left my body. I fear spiders so bad. I can understand why, but I also find them so cute. I had a pet spider. It was like a house spider, literally, and it crawled into my dorm when I was in university. And not university, my bad. When I was in school, I lived in a dorm, and it crawled into my dorm, and then I literally captured it. I named it John Dunn, and then it was a female spider, obviously, and then it lived and lived. I fed it whenever there was a fly or something that went into my room, and then it had babies and it passed away, unfortunately. But then those babies were born, and I set them free. Hello, question. I have a Rage Against the Machine shirt, which has nuns holding a rifle. Should I take it to church? Why not? There's literally nuns that grow weed, bro. Also, Rage Against the Machine is great. Technically, a nun holding a gun, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there's nuns that grow weed. You can go on YouTube, Google it, nuns that grow weed. There's a whole, like, religion, well, sub-religion, I guess, that would be the best word to describe it, of Christianity where there's nuns and they grow weed. Literally. But yeah, nuns are cool as hell, dude. A lot of them are. I never had a bad experience with them. Makes sense. Stay hydrated and bye. Bye. They got to get high up there somehow. Yeah, gotta talk to the big man. I guess I have a Christian out. Yep. If Christianity was that, I feel like everybody would convert. Where can you find a link to your Discord, Visna? Pup hasn't joined yet. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let me just post it and then I can pin it, guys. 1 moment. Oh, guys, I'm so full. I had a whole ass feast for dinner. Services source is being rate limited. Bro, what the fuck? Discord is being a bitch. I guess I can't send it. Fucking Discord is saying when I press invite friend, service source is being rate limited. I don't know, bro. I don't know what that means. That is a fucking shame, bro. Discord has been extremely annoying recently. There's so many followers of Christianity, literally. Always. Even if you look for history. Literally just wars about that. No, you don't need to be a friend to be invited. I think Discord is being a little pee-pee poo-poo. And I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. It could be just a bug. But then again, okay, I'll just, you could try and add me on Discord, actually. My tag is literally up there. I point at it with my nose. Like, up there. There's my tag. You can just add me and I can try and invite you. No link, unfortunately. I don't know why Discord is doing that. Either you can add me, or I can wait till the bug is fixed and then I can just post it. What VTuber do you use? I made the model. It's a Musk Deer. What would you do if when you... Okay, so he said yes. Wait, what? What would you do if when you... Okay, so he said yes. Would you go? Go where, bro? If who said what? I'm guessing someone asked you out. I'm quite confusion. But yeah, I'll post a link either in the post. I'd say bless him. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I lost brain cell. Sorry, it was like a meme sub. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god. The thing is, I'm so old now. I say that, but I'm not that old actually. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna know all the memes because I'm hip and cool, bro. No. After 6-7, I lost everything. I don't know anything. It ain't allowing me to add you? Why? Okay, just write down my main name and try after the stream. I don't know if it's some sort of like thing that sometimes happens when I stream, because I do have my Discord connected to OBS, but we'll have to see. I don't know if it's just because I'm streaming. Could be an issue. Horse of absolute agreement. The wise horse. Should I go gamble? Yes, go gamble. Gamble your money. Sorry, little Bob. I gambled all of your college money. Now, you can't go to school. Yeah, try after the stream, after I ended. I'm not sure why. What does it say when you try and add me? It could be just a thing with Discord. There's literally a thing a little while ago with YouTube where you could not send anything apart from another language or emojis. So people literally had to communicate with emojis. It's okay, Unc. Nobody can remember all the memes. Hey, I'm not unk. But I do remember a lot of the old memes, bro. I remember MLG. And those fucking stupid, like, troll faces and stuff. There was a bunch of other, like, faces before that. There was, like, crying. There was a bunch of, there was, like, this meme. It's like, who are we? Woman. What do we want? We don't know. When do we want it? Now. It's a bunch of old fucking memes like that. And then there was that boy with the fucking stupid ass gif of the frog on a onesicle? Is that what it's called? Yeah, it was literally so dumb. Then, oh my god. I remember when Pokemon Go came out, everybody was going crazy. That didn't work. Double check the username. Is it correct? Strange. Very strange stuff. It's literally saying like server's source is being rate limited. I wonder if it's just because I'm streaming. Let me see. Let me see, guys. Oh, I need to open it on my computer. One moment, guys. Imagine being over 20, literally prehistoric. Hey! You are literally a nugget. How could you? Oh my god, Discord updating, bro. Why does Discord updating take 1 million years? I think Discord is down or some shit. Because it's trying to update and it's failing. Copy my Wi-Fi because I'm streaming, guys. Okay, Discord is down, guys. That's probably the reason why. Or some shit, I don't know. Cause literally I'm trying to open it on my computer and it's not working. And that's strange. But then again, my Wi-Fi was a bit weird today. But it copied because I literally streaming. Phantoms love to make Vine compilations with like the characters' faces slapped onto Vine, so I remember a bunch of Vines because them literally, I remember that. I remember Undertale Phantom did that. I watched a lot of Undertale content back in the day. God, I used to be obsessed with Undertale. And then I remember Bendy and the Ink Machine. I remember, this is for the elite guys, Mystic Messenger. God. The fucking hours I spent just up talking to these fucking guys, bro. It was ridiculous. I ruined my entire sleep schedule for some anime. The toilet bound Hanako-kun did that a lot. Who is toilet bound? What the hell? Once I wrote Undertale instead of Undertale. Was it Undertale? Bro, everybody, why was everybody firsting for fucking Sans the Skeleton, bro? That was cringe. Hi, I'm Sans Undertale. Oh my god, hi orangutan, how are you doing? Are you well? I haven't seen you in ages, bro. I think there's still people that first Sans. And it's a bit strange. They wanted that bone, bro. They like fucking, I don't even want to say it. This is the problem. Fucking using the internet unrestricted, fucking go too exposed to some fucking disgusting shit. And I used to love My Little Pony when I was younger. Fucking So much shit with that as well. That's a whole can of worms. I don't even know if bronies exist anymore. They're kind of like dying out. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is pretty popular manga and an anime. It's fire. I had no idea. All I can imagine is the fucking horse game, bro. You know, where it's like the anime horse prince. It's like a horse with a human face and you have to take care of him. That one was weird, guys. There's some weird anime games. Don't make me bring out the fuck counter. Hey! I can't help it. I like saying that word. It's my favorite word, guys. Bro, what happened to fam? I don't even know. I honestly have no idea what happened to fam. I wonder if they will ever resurface, or maybe they found a new account. I think they said something about a new account. I missed the wind. It was not the wind, bro. I remember fam saying that it was like not their account or something. The little breeze. I do miss fam too. To be fair, fam fucking was there when there was so many weird creeps, bro. I know that you were there when there were some creeps, but then there was this one specific creep that was really fucking weird. He like looked at my avatar and he was like, "Oh my god, your eyes are so beautiful." And then he was like, "Oh my god, would you date me?" And I'm like, "Girl, what the fuck?" And then he was he was saying some shit. And then I was like, "How old are you, fucking little bro?" And he's like, "I'm 16. And I'm like, "Bro, I'm way older than you. Leave me the fuck alone." And then he had like a car as their profile picture. Then I banned them, obviously, because they said some weird stuff. After I rejected them, they started going on to fam. I'm so sorry for your loss, and dude. There's some weird ass people in the stream. There's a few people that did some shit like that. But then again, I feel like they're just like chronically online. They said I spoke like a true friend. Dude, there's some weirdos in here. The wind make my cheeks flutter? Dude, you are the wind. You made the cheeks flutter. You did the tutor, bro. Watashi no Tamagotchi Yasashi desu? Oh my god. Watashi no Tomodachi wa doko desu ka? I don't know what I said. I just said, where is Tomodachi, bro? Lucas is not here. I'm surprised. I was expecting some anime stuff in the chat. This is the first of tonight. No! No! Don't say that! No! Oh my god. I remember when it was popular to say UWU. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but oh my god. My cat is very cute. That's so true. Your cat is very cute. Hi, Grill. How are you doing? I don't know if it was I don't know if it was supposed to say girl, but I do remember when I was younger, I spelled girl as girl. I used to also spell sweetie as sweaty. Oh, you're such a sweaty. Or like beauty was best was beast. So I would be like, oh, you're the beast. Hi Valencia, how are you doing? I remember when you accidentally got to say, I'm not saying that! Bro, that never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys know the song, You're the Best? You're the best, alright. Yeah, imagine that, but saying, you're the beast. Bro. Oh, an angel and angle. I used to confuse the two. So I used to write, oh my god, angle. Angle of darkness. Dude, that song's fire, actually. The wind was strong that day. Dude, the wind took me away. Not again? What again? Ankle of darkness. Dude, fucker, for real. You're an ankle with a shotgun. God. Dude, I miss Nightcore. Ankle of darkness. You're cute. Thank you. I used to listen to some Mad Nightcore when I was a kid. Fucking, oh god, just imagining all the songs I listened to is making me kind of cringe. They're kind of good, dude. It's nostalgia. Some fucking crazy ass anime songs. Fucking, there was this one song called Insanity. I fucking listened to it when I was going to school. Like, bro, okay. Where are you from? I'm originally from Ukraine, but I've been living in the UK for like ages now. What are you? Anyone else used to be obsessed with LPS or collect them? I remember I used to collect little SpongeBobs when I was younger, and then I tried to film them. That's how I got into like YouTube in general, because I tried to upload all that shit there. Who is Saul Goodman? You know what you say? Better call Saul, because it's all good, man. Are you Ronaldo? Because we gotta get Messi. I hope we don't get Messi, bro. It reminds me of those football edits I saw. And the quote was like, it's not, football ain't that deep, bro. Oh my god. It was like them like fighting, and there was like, I don't know, some weird ass shit I saw. It was weird. Who is Jua88? I'm from Kyrgyzstan. Oh, hi! How are you doing? Free Ukraine. Hell yeah, bro. Free everyone. Titanium, Tears of Gold, Angel of Darkness, Devils Don't Fly, Angel for Shotgun, Candle Queen, Cradles. Is it Cradles? I still listen to, if I spell them right. Dude, there's also this one, Little Game. Play my little game. Bro. I'm cringing. God. Oh my god. And then when Melanie Martinez put out Dollhouse, and then a bunch of other songs. I forgot the Dollhouse. There was also a Hasley. It was Control. I was listening to Little Game today, dude. I recently had to remove it from my Spotify because I've had my Spotify for ages, dude. And I was like talking to someone at work and it came up in my headphone and then I had to remove it because I was like, dude, no. Why did you pop out this one time? This channel low-key diverse. It's so diverse and I love it. It has to be diverse, bro. Good. What about you? I'm good too. I had a massive dinner, bro. Literally feeling like I'm gonna explode. I got a tiramisu from work yesterday for free. It was mwah. It was delicious. I didn't finish it though. It's back in my fridge. That's the problem of desserts. They're so tasty, but they're so fucking heavy, man. Mad Hatter! Soap! Dollhouse! Crybaby is what songs I remember from Melanie Martinez. Dude, yeah. There was another song. I forgot what it was. I don't remember. I used to make Animal Jam music videos to some of her songs. Oh my god. I don't know if some of you guys know Animal Jam, but I used to make Animal Jam videos. Diverse enough to make an earth sandwich? Dude, yeah. Who's gonna be the cheese though? Who's the cheese? Cheesy queasy. Oh, really? You like listening to the song? I don't really listen to Melanie. Can't say the name. I don't really listen to Melanie Martinez anymore. It's not particularly my style of song, like choice of song. However, if I would have to pick some bands, I like to listen to, I believe it's The Worlds Apart. Then I like The Cure. I also like the Beatles. How could I forget the Beatles, bro? I love the Beatles. Beatles, bro. Holy shit, can't speak today. But yeah, I like the Beatles a lot. They're probably my favorite band. Then I like some of the Strokes, I guess, but they're okay. I do like Metallica. I do like Rage Against the Machine. What else, bro? The Beaters. Yeah, my favorite band. Led Zeppelin is good. I like Led Zeppelin. Oh! My bad. Touch my microphone. Orangutan, are you okay? It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, dude. Amazing that I had tiramisu today in your celebration, apparently. Dude. What is your favorite guys' dessert? I used to be obsessed with cheesecake when I was younger, but then I switched, kinda. I haven't had cheesecake for yonks until recently. And we got it from Marks and Spencer's. It was actually pretty good. But then pavlova is really nice. There's this specific cake I like. I don't eat sweets a lot, but honey cake is amazing. It's literally like instead of like using sugar, you just use a shit ton of honey. It also has so much sugar, you shouldn't particularly eat it that much, but it's really fucking good. Oh, also, one of my favorite cakes, it's called the Golden Key, and it's sold in Ukraine everywhere. Beautiful. Also, in Ukraine, every like region has their own cake, as well. Key of cake is so good. My friend's birthday too. Happy birthday to your friend, man. Black forest cake. What is in it? Is it like blackberries in it? What is that cake? How can I protect myself from rape? Bro, don't talk to me. I am just a 2D deer. Talk to someone that can help you. I don't think this is the chat to talk about it. I know what it's called, but in my town there's a buffet. What has the cake coffee flavored thing? Ooh, it's like a tiramisu coffee, because tiramisu has coffee in it. You know, Rin, you've been in this chat for long enough. I promote you. Because you have been here for a long fucking while. It's time I promote you. You get a special role now. You don't really need to do anything, just saying. I don't want to force anything on you. I'm still gonna be moderating my own chat. But I'm just saying, you get an award for fucking staying in this and watching me for so long. It's dedication for real. Dark chocolate with cake with berries in it? That's still pretty good. Dark chocolate can be good. What's your favorite dessert? That's tough, man. So the thing is, I really switch between desserts, and right now my favorite dessert is probably pavlova at the moment. Cause I really like berries, bro. But if we're talking about fruit, if we can pick a fruit as dessert, pineapple. Pineapple is my favorite fruit for real. Hi, Evelina. How are you doing? They probably have Family Guy clips in the corner. Who? Yo, just got promoted. Yeah. I'm dev subbing. Thank you, job application. I love your username. I just realized, bro. Did you end up getting a job? Being a job application, or is that your job? I would like slime crunchy videos on the side with a side dish while looking at the main. Bro, hell yeah. Bro, I remember those stimboard videos with like slime and shit, and people would talk in the background or something. ASMR slime, bro. This is my evil origin, guys. I had a YouTube channel where I did ASMR until I uploaded me eating a grilled cheese sandwich, and it was a really nice grilled cheese sandwich. Until I started getting comments from guys saying, "Ooh, you should eat this and that," and I was like, oh, hell no, guys. Nah, I scare people as a job, dude. That is kind of scary. That's really good. Thank God I have a job. I used to post so much on YouTube before I started this channel. None of those exist, by the way, anymore. Thank God. But if someone finds them, I'll be genuinely surprised. The videos of having Minecraft parkour run and the story of a kid being kidnapped and watching it at like 2 or 3 a.m. It's hard. The one I remember the most is Minecraft parkour, and some guy was talking about how shrimp cured his incel. And he was like, basically, I used to be a big incel, and then one of my uncles or something was keeping shrimp, and I decided to try it out, and I really enjoyed it. And then I took him to university. I took care of all the shrimp, and because the girls there liked animals, they got interested in the shrimp, and they started talking to him, and then he became popular because of all the shrimp. And that's how shrimp cured his incelism. Hi, Ayush. Ayush. I made a Black Forest cake with a recipe from Lackadaisy cookbook. It was hella complex, pretty good. Apparently people argue a lot about how to make a Black Forest cake correctly. Dude, I love Lackadaisy so much. I really want a new season. Me and my partner are literally waiting for the new season to drop. I hope it comes out soon. I mean, I know that it's animation. It takes a long time, but I'm just so hyped. I remember when I can't speak. I remember one where his roommate or enemy was connected to his water bottle. Freaky. What? Did he piss? Yeah, you got it correct. Hell yeah. Hi, Pepper. I remember when I had a dream and some guy named Ticklebottom kissed me goodnight, and we kept trying to feed me ice cream while I was slept in my dream. Dude, it's kind of scary. I'm sorry, but your VTuber scared me, Lamau, but it's cute. Booga booga ooga booga. Thanks. Dude, I had some weird ass dreams. When I dream, my dreams are either I dream of nothing or I dream of a fucking movie. There was this one dream I had, which I'm debating to make something out of it. It was literally like, okay, this was the dream, guys. I woke up in this setting. And basically, like, it was me and some random people. Those people were apparently my friends. And then we were just, you know, hanging out or whatever. And then this one person tried to off themselves because they were like, I can't do it anymore, and blah, blah, blah. And it was some sort of game show where people could send in different things to try and kill us. To see who would win, and people would bet on it. And then apparently, actually, it was all like in our heads. We were actually asleep, and we were connected to this game, so we actually weren't getting physically hurt, but our minds were. And then I remember getting out of this whole situation somehow because a guy that was working in there was really, really like trying to get someone out, and he was really upset about how everything was going on. And for some reason he had a bird box with him, and he always carried these bird box. And yeah, and that's all I remember. I remember like going to the real world, and I was like, what the fuck, everything's changed. I don't remember how it goes. Anyways, yeah. Gotcha. I had a dream where all I did was watch the pilot of South Park and box him from Dandy's World killing Steve Jobs. What the fuck? Some dreams are really weird. Some dreams are strange. Usually, I don't remember my dreams, but when I do, they're fucking weird. I still remember this one dream I had when I was a kid, and it was literally like, I was in my home in Ukraine, and there was this was when I was obsessed with wolves, by the way, guys. So, like, 2010s, everybody was obsessed with wolves. Some people still are, to be fair, and fair enough. Anyways, there was this white wolf with blue eyes, and he had, like, blue fire or whatever. And then, he was trying to attack my house. It was fire breathing, and I tried to, like, lock the house or whatever, and that's all I remember. I had a nightmare about a popular celebrity in Finland being like madly in love with me, but the thing is that I was 5 and I felt like I was being groomed, and my nightmares tend to repeat a lot. Well, to be fair, usually our dreams reflect our anxieties and what goes on in our days, so it makes sense. But Jesus Christ though, man, dreams are fucking weird. I try to, does anybody keep like a dream journal or anything? I try to write down a lot of my dreams, but then a lot of them I just remember forever because they're just weird. Making nightmares about the Russians dropping the sun on us now like 3 times in the past 3 to 4 months or some. They'll never drop it, bro. They always say it, but don't worry, bro. Don't worry. They've been saying it for years. Still hasn't happened. But yeah, bro. I can't understand the fear, though. A lot of people's dreams come true, but I don't think that one will. They've been fucking saying that shit for yonks, man. They've been saying it for like 15 years now. Guys, I think I ate too much. What did you guys have for dinner today? I don't know if I asked. It's summer now. Well, spring, summer-ish. It's gonna be summer soon. But literally, fucking every time I go on my balcony, there's kids screaming outside and shit. Which is understandable, but then again, some of them just yell because of the sake of yelling. I live in an area where drones have been dropping when trying to attack Russia. Don't worry. I understand it. Just, honestly, just there's an app that pops up with all of the drone strikes within your area. Try to be safe. Are you from Poland? I write my dreams to my friends, so like in 7 a.m. I drop a whole story in the group chat a few times a week. That's so true. I do that with my friends too. Maybe Boxon killed Steve. Maybe the dream was out. Maybe it is. Who should I draw? Draw Skibidi Toilet. Did everybody forget about Skibidi Toilet now? Still think about that kid that came to my job and he was like, we sat on table, we sat them on a table 65, and they were like, why not table 67? Oh my god, bro. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, bro. Hi, mate. That's old. It was like literally last year, guys. Finland, but pretty, the area pretty near the border, I guess they're... Dude, I love Finland. Hell yeah, dude. I've met quite a lot of good Finnish people when I've been here in, the UK. One of them was like an ex-military person. He was very chill, actually. I don't think Russia would nuke anyone because they've been saying that for years, bro. The thing is, for nukes, you need to maintain them, by the way, and they can expire. But knowing Russia, I think they're already expired or they're sold off already. Because they literally sell off everything. They sell off their equipment for money and everything, bro. Are you sure? Because I'm going to post a short of the drawing. Okay, then, if you're gonna post a short of the drawing, maybe you draw like a unicorn from the last unicorn, bro. 2019 Scooby-Doo toilet did not exist in 2019. 2019, I was still in school. Sorry guys, I literally have, you know that random ass string you get on your clothes? I fucking just got one. It is pretty sad, but when I was when I was visiting home, unfortunately, you do get used to them, and it's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy, but a lot of people just get through their day. Hello! Yeah, I haven't seen you in forever ages, too. How are you doing, Cheese? I had a little break. Now I'm back. It's very nice to see everyone again. Nobody actually wants to use nuke because nuclear war would probably literally be it. Yeah. It's more of like a, it's more of like a, I don't know, fake lie, bro. Dude, I love My Little Pony. Who are you drawing? I literally was talking a little moment ago about My Little Pony and how, like, to be fair, I do see quite a lot of art of My Little Pony, but then I don't see the same, like, passion as bronies, how they were big and stuff. It's kind of dying out now, but I do love seeing My Little Pony art. I can't believe, I forgot what generations they were. Anyways, the Twilight Sparkle generation and the new one, the 3D was a bad choice, bro. Yeah, I'm good. I got a new job and just working my ass off, really. Fucking trying to get a house in this day and age is ridiculous. That's why you get a mortgage and everything, and then they just like surveil you, like, oh my god, how much you earn, bro? Like, none of your business. At least according to Twilight, what are your faves? Okay. Derpy Hooves. Used to love Luna, obviously, when I was younger. Twilight is my current favorite. I don't know. Oh, DJ Pawn Free or whatever. I used to be a big fan of her when I was younger. And I forgot the other name of the one. The one with the music cutie mark. Octavia or something, I think that was her name. Got to go. Oh, okay, bye, orangutan. Thank you for joining, though. Nice to see you. Every day on will get more expensive. I am a believer of one day there's gonna be a cap where changes will have to happen because it'll be impossible. Sunset Shimmer gets forgotten too often. The thing is, she was evil. I think that's why. I used to have a toy of her, though. There was another one. The one that had a cult. I forgot. I don't know her name. I kind of stopped watching My Little Pony back then, but I remember seeing bits of the episode. I like Discord and Fluttershy. I love them. I think they're very cute. I remember watching the Discord episode. It was so peak. And I remember when I was in school, I still remember the day where the episode dropped when Twilight Sparkle became an alicorn. I literally freaked, bro. It was crazy. But the thing is, I think this is my thing. I feel like a lot of people in my school grew out of, like, My Little Pony and all the other things earlier than I did. So when I was still in school, I still enjoyed all those things. But I couldn't talk to anyone about it because everybody was like, oh, you still watch that? Yeah, dude. It's fun. Discord is not annoying. He's cool. I always wanted those My Little Pony vinyl figures. I forgot what was the brand, but there were some realistic looking cool ones. Literally. I could not afford, because I was in Ukraine, so getting shipping of them would be fucking expensive as hell. But I remember I used to watch a lot of like unboxing videos of those types of things. I used to watch a lot of unboxing of those like toys in general, actually. I don't know if anybody else did that. I hate the smell and feel of iron or coins or jewelry. I don't know. For me, I hate like when jewelry is slightly like, well, obviously like it's not real silver because it then like kind of rusts and the feel is weird as hell. But I have a like genuinely investing in like a gold necklace or a silver necklace is a great thing in my opinion, because you literally just have it and you don't take it off ever. You like can shower with it and it doesn't rust. It's amazing and it looks good every time you go out. I really suggest something in that. And if you have earrings, same thing. I used to wear a lot of hoops, like tiny hoops and stuff, but the thing is like now I kind of think about jewelry and I don't particularly want to own any jewelry that rusts because it's just, it gets in your like ear and stuff and you need to clean your ear and I don't know, I think it's just like a sanitary issue for me. Not saying that other people can't do it. A lot of people do it and they look good. But just in my opinion, it's just easier to maintain. What I like the smell of, I like the smell of construction sites so bad. I love the smell of like when you go into a building and it's like you can smell the materials. You can smell like the concrete and you can smell like the wood and like you can smell the tools. I love it. It's delicious to me. There's a construction site next to the where I work. Every time I walk past, I try and sniff it. Literally, I walk by and like, but sometimes I don't get a whiff and I'm so sad. But then there's days where the wind blows and I'm like, my god, yes, concrete, bro. It's like the same smell as when it rains. Like, I don't know if you guys know, like, you know when it rains on like wood or if it rains on like concrete, it smells really earthy and nice. I don't think I particularly smelled metal that close. But I can imagine why it makes you nauseous. It's quite a strong smell. I don't particularly can think about smells that I hate. Apart from the obvious ones like rotten food, farts, and poop and shit. You know? But like, other smells. I don't know which ones make me like feel bleh. Ooh, did you already do it? Hell yeah. Same with ginger. I love ginger so much nowadays. On long cars, I try to keep ginger on me so I don't get nauseous. That's actually smart. Ginger is great. Ginger is actually the root of the roots, bro. When you're sick, ginger. When you're hungry, ginger. Literally. When I made ramen one time, I literally put ginger, I sliced it, put it into the ramen, into the broth, and then eating ginger with a bit of soy sauce. Delicious, man. Tiger is a bit strong for me, but I can understand why. Hi, Squirm. How are you doing? I think the smell of petrol at a gas station, petrol station, whatever, I think that one is a bit nauseating. I don't particularly enjoy that one. It's a bit, I can feel my brain cells dying, man, when I smell it. It reminds me of this one video I saw of my strange addiction. I know a lot of them were fake, but there was this one lady that was sniffing petrol, and she was trying to wash herself in petrol. Chocolate is good. Dark white or milk? Which one? Or just chocolate in particular? They smell peach. Wait, I'm trying to say. Salmiakki, rain. What's salmiakki? Rain, moist, and fruit salad. Fruit salad smells wonderful. And tastes delicious, too. I remember I used to eat so much fruit salad when I was younger, but nowadays I don't particularly eat it. Sorry, I don't know if you're using emojis, but I'm getting question marks. I mostly use ginger in sweet treats, but it adds nice depth to broths. The thing is, I only use ginger for broths and like food or tea. When I'm sick, I make ginger and lemon and honey tea, and it's the best. I love salty candy. Licorice? I am a bit estranged from licorice. I don't particularly like the taste of it, but my partner doesn't like licorice at all, which is fair enough. And I like to use 5 spice sometimes, like Chinese 5 spice, when I'm making like what's it called, egg fried rice. And apparently to him it tastes too much of licorice, which is strange. It doesn't taste licorice to me, but it does have a bit of a strong taste sometimes. Boba is very good. I like boba. I like tapioca. Usually when I order like a boba, whenever I get the chance, like it's either like matcha or something, or like lemon tea. I don't know, guys. I'm very simple with my orders. I like a lemon tea with some tapioca pearls in there. Amazing. All the extra add-ons of like vanilla syrup or whatever, I can understand if people like them, but for me personally, I just don't like the taste of so much sugar in my mouth. But that's just me, guys. I'm not a big fan of licorice, but I have heard that like a lot of countries up north love licorice. I believe in Sweden as well, and Norway and stuff. Licorice is also a big treat. For me, it's the artificial tasters that I don't like, because it doesn't taste like the thing at all, unless they have the actual strawberry in there or something. The only artificial taste that I actually like is probably green apple, or just apple, or cherry. For example, like Haribo cherries, beautiful, but I can't find them in the UK. They only come in like a multi-mix pack with stuff, which is sad because I love cherries. And then cherry Chupa Chups or apple Chupa Chups, those are my favorites. My grandpa used to we used to make our own like sugar lollies. So I really want it, by the way, whenever I go back to Ukraine, like I want to take the tray, because we have like a tray and it's metal, and you just put a bit of oil on it, and then you take sugar, I don't know what else, like a squeeze of lemon juice, maybe a bit of water, and then you boil it. It becomes like kind of goopy, and then you pour it into the trays. We used matchsticks as the actual like stick to hold on, so a bunch of matchsticks, then the sugary thing, you put it in, and once it cools, it becomes like an ice, not an ice lolly, like a sugar lolly. It was great. My favorites were the ones in the shape of bears, because there was a bear, there was a soldier, there was like a lady, and there was also like a rooster. But yeah, no, it was literally amazing. Do you have any art tips for arms? I've been really struggling with poses, proportions. I know this is off topic, sorry. So the thing is, I'm not 100% at drawing humans, but what always helps me out when I'm looking at a reference, I don't know if you can do this. Well, to be fair, I feel like everybody can do this. You know when you can like unfocus your eyes and it's a bit blurry and you're like staring into nothing, like desensitizing yourself or whatever? Look at the shape of the arm, where it curves, because the thing is, when you like blur your eyes, you could actually start seeing the shapes, and then from the shapes you can start figuring out how the arm looks. Or another thing, which I was taught in art class when I was in school, look at the outside and not the inside. Like, obviously the first thing you will look at is the inside, like the contours of the like the lines of the face and the proportions, but try for once drawing out the outlines around the figure. Like, look at the negative space and try drawing like the shape on the negative space. If you understand what I'm saying. I might actually make a video on this. This would be a good video, because I feel like a lot of people focus on the front but not on the outside. Do you read Warrior Cats? Well, I mean, I used to, but I want to get into it again. Literally, I read up to like the Fourth Apprentice, and then I stopped because Fourth Apprentice was really boring to me. But I have a giant ass collection of Warrior Cats with like super editions, and I have the original like Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition guide with all of the drawings. Oh, I forgot his name, man. Something Wayne. Anyways, his art of the original covers is beautiful. I had to get the book. I heard that Aaron Hunters are releasing a new book series called The Renegades or something. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Sonic media. All I know is that there's Rouge, and she has big boobies, and then that there's Shadow the Hedgehog, and he's like Sonic but evil. And then there's the bunny, the pink bunny, and everybody ships Sonic with her. And there's Tails, and Tails is a minor. That's all I know. Do you have a favorite? My favorite warrior cat would be Goosefeather. But if I would have to pick the one that I like to draw the most and think of animations to, Ashfur. The reason why is because he's very edgy, and all the edgy love songs, when you listen to the song, you're like, ooh, that's so Ashfur. That's it. I don't like him as in a morality sense, but as a character, he's very fun to imagine animations to. Wait, so have you read the Dawn of the Clans saga yet? I've not, but I know the Dawn of the Clans because I watched a lot of multi-animated projects when I was younger. So my first interaction with warrior cats was definitely around 2010s to 2011, and this is around the time where maps started appearing and warrior cats animations were starting to get bloodier. And I watched a lot of one of the first multi-animated projects, and one of them was, it's called, you can find it on YouTube, guys, it's called Always Gold, and the host was Whisker Moon. And literally, I remember that there was Clear Sky, and then the other one was, I forgot the gray one, Gray Wing, I believe. And that they were venturing from it wasn't a clan, it was something else. anyways, from the mountains to find a better place because there's too many of them and there was no food. And then blah blah blah, things happened. Clear Sky had a bunch of ladies, and then one of the ladies died, and then the other lady died, and then one of the ladies had a child, and that child was Thunder. And then Thunder grew up with Greywing, and then he realized that Clear Sky's father, and then he went with Clear Sky, and then Clear Sky's like, ew, you're so gross. And then they had a battle. And then that's when StarClan came in, and StarClan was like, dude, what the hell, Leonte? Like, we are your ancestors. Stop. And then they stopped, and it was actually WoodClan that discovered the first Moonstone, and then that's all I know. That's it. That's summed up Dawn of the Clans. But I do want to read it. I still want to read it. The problem is, I have a shit ton of books I have to read, guys. And okay, so these are the books I have to, I'm gonna take my microphone. These are the books I have to read. I need to read, I am like halfway through 1984 by George Orwell. I'm gonna finish that in the next couple of days because I'm going on my trip and I'm gonna be on the plane. Then I have to read Magpie Murders by Anthony Horowitz. Then I need to read Love Before Cholera, whatever. A few political books about the Ukrainian war. Then I have to read Richard Osman's Murder Club because I have 2 of the books. And then I need to read the War of the Roses series. And I need to read, God, I forgot what was the name. I can't see it from here, guys. I'm blind. Oh, Tail Chaser's Song. Apparently, Tail Chaser's Song is like the OG Warrior Cats before Warrior Cats got released. So, I'm very excited about that. It's like Watership Down, basically. And I really want to read it. I might read it in between because it's only 1 book. So, I'm trying to shove all of the 1 books between all these fucking series that I have to read. And then, after I read all of these, I'm gonna read Warrior Cats. The problem is, I read 3 books of The Fourth Apprentice, and I'll be honest, it's the slowest, most painfulest arc ever. But I know it gets better because I've heard a lot of good things about it, especially with Ashfur and stuff. But man, Fourth Apprentice is so annoying. That's it. That's all I want to say. Hi, Andrew. What are you doing? How are you? Best summary of Warrior Cats I've ever heard. Literally. Maybe I should just turn it into like one of those like videos like what is it? Like there's this person that does like Lilo and Stitch summed up or something. Warrior Cats summed up. I'll have to do that. I love and kind of hate the Dawn of the Clans saga, but it's still my favorite, not gonna lie. Not gonna spoil, but Greywing, my baby legit. My fave with Firestar. Honestly, Greywing, from what I know, him taking in, like, his brother's son, is such an honorable thing. And then raising his son as his own son, and then Thunder leaving him to join his dad, who had not taken care of him, from what I know, I believe I'm right, is very fucking sad. And, oh, they both had a brother, and that brother broke his leg, I believe, and then Clear Sky kicked him out, I think. Sorry, spoilers. To be fair, the books have been out for a while. Also, I didn't read the books. This is all I know from Warrior Cats animation. I'm probably not 100% right with all I'm talking about. Interesting avatar. Thank you. Those are some large canines. Yeah, it's a Musk Deer. They have really big canines. These are the Warrior Cats books that I read. I read the first arc, Into the Wild. I read The New Prophecy. I read Power Free, read almost half of Fourth Apprentice, then I stopped. But before that, I read Mapleshide's Vengeance, then Ravenpaw's something, Goose Feathers Prophecy, I believe, Blue Star's Prophecy, Firestar's Quest, and then that's it. I still have Bramblestar's Storm that's patiently waiting on my bookshelf for over 4 years. And I still need to read it. I might ask someone to just send it over to me so I can get into it, because I'll be honest, I never used to like reading books, and my word index in my brain was not that great until I got into Warrior Cats. I believe if I didn't get into Warrior Cats, I would be kind of maybe illiterate. Not quite illiterate, but like all these big words and stuff, I probably would have no fucking idea about it until I read Warrior Cats. This is the thing, and this is what I really want to do in the future whenever I have my own child or something. I want them to find a book or a book series that they genuinely really enjoy, because that's the only way you can get a person to start reading or like upgrade their words that they know, like their language, is by finding a series that they genuinely enjoy. It doesn't matter what age it is. Ravenpaw's Promise, yeah. Hello, just got a break from kitchen. Hell yeah. Are you cooking? Or are you working in the kitchen? Wakey, 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 wakey. Into the animation fandom. Yeah, I've been in the animation fandom for yonks. Specifically the Warrior Cats one. I've literally been there since it existed, I guess. I still remember, like, the OGs, Alley Cat, Whisker Moon. Nifty Senpai is not that active anymore, but they still are. And I remember they had a old username, like, Apple Sensei or something. Also, Finchwing, iconic. Then there was, Maple Spire, I believe. I am still on Into the Wild, 5th book, I think. I don't know. I'm still new to the series, and it's interesting. Honestly, dude, continue reading it. It's amazing. I think Warrior Cats genuinely gets marketed in the wrong age. Because, and I genuinely, this is why I think it is put in the wrong age. Because it's animals. But I could say the same thing about Watership Down. Watership Down... When I was in school, I picked up the book Watership Down in the school book fair that happened every single year, and it was put in the children's section, and I was like, cute bunny on the cover. I read the whole thing. Guess what? It was bunnies killing each other, dictatorship, literally so much shit. Not saying that kids shouldn't read it. I think it's a great book. But I think it should probably be held on a regard of that older people can also enjoy it as well. Because there's so much messaging in those types of books. And I feel there's something very interesting about books that are from the point of view of an animal rather than human. This is why I have a big list of books, guys, by the way. I'm trying to get out of my own stigma of just reading animal books, because it's something that I'm very comfortable in. I'm very comfortable reading books just about animals, but I'm trying to read books that are in the point of view of humans as well. And the only reason why I never read books about humans is because I find humans really boring, and I always had an enjoyment of, like, animal media. I loved animals. I still do. Animal books. What are they called? Not dictionaries, but those just animal books in general that show all the different species. I still have all of them, literally. That's why I'm trying to read more human books. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm struggling, but because I really like animals. But the thing is, human books are really good too. Hi, Type 1 Diabetic 2011. Nice username. I was keeping up with Warrior Cat books for a long time, but I legit hated the saga after that one with, I remember collecting Violet Shine and Twig Branch. Oh my god, I remember everybody hated the name Twig Branch, bro. Yeah, I heard a lot of different stuff about it. But the newer books are much better from what I hear. So I might suffer through it. I am in so many communities. Wouldn't be surprised if you saw any comments from him before. Like, I would list them all, but pretty sure I've been over 50 for enough. I used to be in a lot of communities. Nowadays, I try and steer clear for communities except one, and that's the animation / warrior cats one. Also, one thing, I try and stay away from communities on like TikTok and stuff. I myself don't use TikTok. No problem for other people using it. I don't care what people use. But thing is, for me, I feel like Instagram and TikTok is a very scary place. And people who use YouTube genuinely are kinder people. And this is why I prefer streaming and talking to you guys on YouTube. Because I can genuinely find like-minded individuals, unlike on TikTok and Instagram. Instagram is just full of racists and bullies. And TikTok is just full of degenerates. Well, I'm not saying everyone is, obviously, but a lot of people on those apps just seek attention. That's what I'm just trying to say. I'm generally curious, have you seen the movie Legends of the Guardians Owls of Ga'Hoole? Yeah, dude, I love that movie. It's so underrated. Could have been a multiple part animation movie. Shame it wasn't. Shame. But tempted to grab the books. There's also a book series that I have my eyes on, but it's later on in the future when I do finish my giant list of books that I have to read. Redwall. It's also with animals, and they're anthropomorphic, and they have like a whole society apparently, and it's based on like medieval kind of times, and it's pretty cool, but I really, really, really want to read it. And also, in regards to animation and animal animation, not saying that America's animated movies are not good. A lot of them are great. But dark, adult animal movies were typically made by the English. And I just want to say, Watership Down, Plague Dogs, beautiful ass movies that were made by the English, and I'm surprised there's no more movies like that. Same with Animal Farm. I know Animal Farm is, to be fair, no, all of them are based on books, but still, I feel like we're lacking in the animal movie saga. There needs to be more animal movies like all of those. Ga'Hoole was great as well, and it's a shame that it was not continued. I've heard of Wings of Fire. Actually, I went to the bookshop today and I saw it. I could not find Warrior Cats, dudes. Hello, what's going on in here then? Hi, Joshua. We're good. We're just talking about like animal media and books in general. We're talking about just like Warrior Cats, and we're talking about Play Dogs, Watership Down, all those kinds of genres, xenofiction. I've read most of wolf books. Can name every main type of dragon on both continents. Wolf books? Or dragons? I'm also sad they didn't continue. It's been a while since I read Wolf. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Wings of Fire, my bad. Now I understood. I'm excited for book 16, so I'm finna. Is it actually good? Because I've heard a lot of different things about it. Have you watched The Isle of Dogs? I have watched The Isle of Dogs, dude. Any animal media, literally, I hop straight onto it. Isle of Dogs is great. And I love Laika Studios. Laika Studios is amazing. I have a few movies that I didn't watch from Laika Studio, and one of them, I really, like, I don't know why I've never watched it, but it's called The Missing Link. And I really want to watch it. I've heard a lot of great stuff about it, and it's probably an underrated gem that I didn't want to watch because simply of how it was presented. I'm assuming you also seen Wolfwalkers. Of course! I remember watching it when it first aired. And Cartoon Saloon Studio is amazing, man. I love the fact that a lot of studios other than America are getting a big shot. I understand America still does great movies, but the thing is, Hollywood, I feel like, has been such a big center for so many years, and it's so nice and refreshing to just see a change in animation industry specifically. Even though animation industry nowadays is still shit, and it's really hard to get into, and you have to work over hours, and you have to make so many sacrifices. It's still amazing that not only are other countries are shining on the spotlight, but indie projects. Even though, this is my opinion, guys, not a fan of Hell of a Boss or Husband Hotel. It is refreshing to see the fact that you can come from literally nowhere, have an idea for an animation, and you can gather a team and make it into something mainstream. What animal are you? Because I forgot. I'm a musk deer. Also, hi hamster. How are you doing? It took me forever to finally get to watch it because my family doesn't use any Apple devices, so I had to make an app for Apple TV and then buy subscription, and yeah. I pirated it, guys. Sorry, I had to say it. The thing is, when it first came out, I didn't watch it on its official thing. I'm very weird with subscriptions, guys. I'll be honest. If there was a way for me to buy it instead of buying a subscription, I would do it. And this is why I feel like every single thing should have a renting feature. And right now, I am planning in the future to genuinely have a physical collection of movies instead of using subscriptions or using second-party websites or whatever. Because I genuinely miss the feel of owning the movie. Why you made your account as a musk deer? I'm curious. Because it's my favorite animal, actually. It's one of my favorite animals. I mean, my favorite animal is a deer, but if I would have to pick, it would be a musk deer. I think they're just cool. And also an underrated animal as hell. Like, I never see musk deer in any media. I just see, you know, like the classic roe deer or the classic American, like, whitetail. Maybe a moose. Maybe, like, a red deer or, like, an elk. But apart from that, like, people don't particularly know about other species of deer because there's so many, man, and it's cool. And I've never seen anyone use a musk deer persona. Has some lacking books, like 14 and 15 in my opinion, but otherwise it's pretty solid. Sorry guys, I don't know if you heard me burp. My bad. Might try Wings of Fire. Maybe I can get a first book and get into it. But yeah, at the moment, you guys should see my makeshift fucking whatever it is. It's not even a book stand. It's just card, because the thing is, I'm gonna be moving in a couple of months, so I didn't really buy myself a shelf or anything. But like, it's literally just 2 cardboard boxes on top of like an easel. Like a drawing easel with another cardboard box, and then it's books inside it and books on top of it. I hope that wasn't too loud. Oh my god. You know the band Good Kid? If so, what's your opinion on their music and random lump? I'm just curious since I see their tour at House Blues, my second ticket. From what I remember, I've not listened to Good Kid's new music. I've listened to Good Kid's music since, like, around 2014 to 19 to 18. That's the gap I listened to them. I don't particularly listen to them anymore, except a few songs. They were, at the time, an extremely popular band. I'm guessing they still are, but they were extremely popular back then because a lot of games used their songs for trailers, and one of the songs I remember specifically was used by Ubisoft for Assassin's Creed. Was it Revelations? But yeah, that trailer, I remember that trailer was peak, and the song went up in ratings due to them using it in a game trailer. But yeah, I think they're great, but I don't listen to any new songs. I actually have a Musk Deer character. His creation was actually inspired by you. Oh my god, that's amazing! Dude, people need to acknowledge more, like, deer fang species. It's amazing. And I'm finally making a proper story of him on Wattpad. Oh my god, Wattpad. I have not heard that in ages. That's amazing. Dude, I remember when I used Wattpad as a kid. I tried to make my own story and all, but it never really went anywhere. Maybe one day, guys, we can read it on stream. It's kind of cringy. What animal are you? Water deer. Close. I'm a musk deer. But it's amazing you said water deer. Also, guys, I went to the zoo a while ago, and guess what? I saw a water deer. Unfortunately, it was not close to me. It was in the field of deer. But I saw one. It was amazing. I made my account a hamster because I was having 60 hamsters in my life. What? Did you literally? Or... Hi, Mr. Antenna. Book 1 was good, Hook. It's been a while, but if you go to my channel, you can see like a good bit of Wings of Fire content. I used to be obsessed. Oh, sure. Have a look. Musk Deer Hybrid. Story's kind of set in Sweet Tooth Netflix version universe. I've heard of Sweet Tooth. I don't know much about it. I just know there's like a deer character, I think. Well, I should probably get going as I do need to rest. I've had a really rough week, extremely sick, no idea why. Urgent care, don't know what happened either. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm so sorry that you have been feeling under the weather recently. I genuinely think something is going around at the moment, because literally wherever I look, people are coughing, people are like sniffling and stuff. I do have the sniffles, but I'm thankfully not ill. My partner got ill a little while ago, but I think he's fine. Genuinely hope you get better, man. Because something is going around. But I know you'll be fine. Have a great night and rest up, man. Hi, Richard. How you doing? Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. I'm sorry if it destroyed your ears, guys, bro. I'll be honest, that virus has been around before. And it's this... Can I be honest? Okay. It's the same as in 2019, the bubonic plague resurfaced, guys. I'll be honest. Like, it's not anything. But yeah, people can get treated. And I'll say, it was on a cruise ship. I was literally talking to my partner and his sister today about the thing. People always get mad sick on cruise ships. That's why I'm never going on a cruise ship, guys. People always fucking get sick. And also, I don't see the appeal of getting trapped on a ship for like 6 months. One of my hamsters fell off the bat. Dude, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I keep flicking the microphone, guys. Oh my godable, guys. Hello guys, I believe I'm gonna start ending the stream now. Well, I'm gonna end the stream as Whatever. 5 more minutes. I need to pack soon, guys. Then I'm going to Greece. Is that a bat? No, it's a musk deer. I'm just having so much time talking to you guys. But I do need to pack and I need to put my laundry on and everything. I just got a rat. His name's Ratatouille or just Rat. I love the name just Rat. He's very cute and friendly. Yeah, we just got get through. It's like Corona and maybe not even that because we probably have better procedures. The thing is, stuff like there's always new sicknesses. It's just how nature controls people from over reproducing, and that's why we have advanced medicine. Like 100 years ago, the Spanish influenza was a great big thing. Not even before that, the bubonic plague, man. It always goes around. Okay, guys. I am gonna end the stream now. I need to pack and I need to do stuff. And then tomorrow I have an early flight. Well, not so early. It's at 3. That's when the gate closes. But still, I gotta be up early to travel there because it's a while. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, guys. It was amazing to chat to all of you. I'm gonna be streaming next week. And it was lovely to see all of you. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Sleep well or have a good day. Bye.